is on the road, mister.
We're off and running. We're a little scared today because we got UFOs over New York City. They're hovering right now as we speak, Anthony.
Keep laughing.
I don't know what they want, but they're hovering.
Keep laughing. I read someone said they were Mylar balloons. Well, you take that tack. I'm gonna go with my gut feeling, being an ex-governor and Navy SEAL. I know they're flying saucers sent by the government's space agency.
Did you get on top of a building to get a closer look?
Yes, I looked.
You did?
Actually, I get my team together. We're flying to New York.
Who's part of your team this time?
I don't know. A black chick and some fag.
Were you doing that all night?
All night.
Were you?
I was going between him and Ira. I was having conversations with myself all alone in my living room.
Well, you should have Ira team up with Jesse. That would be a good conspiracy team.
Get away, you Jew.
Yeah, we got some UFOs over New York City. People are losing their minds. Did it make the paper?
Oh, yeah, it did.
Is it front page?
No. It's in there a few pages. It's one of those things that looks like they shoved in at the last minute.
Right.
It looks like those Mylar balloons that they let go of, during weddings and parties and shit like that.
Yeah.
Anniversaries,
And
what the fuck ever.
The light was hitting it just right or something?
When the sunlight hits a Mylar balloon, even if it's just the size of the ones you buy at the stationery store,
right,
you see those fucking things miles away.
So that's all it is?
Crazy. That's my guess. I'm not saying they're flying saucers. There were a few of them. And there were a couple that were bundled together. If you let go of a bunch of balloons, some of them stay together, some of them go apart. I saw balloons that were musical notes the other day. Mm-hmm. It was like, I just look up and these black musical notes were like floating in the sky. It's like, nice. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Very nice.
I don't know what it was for or anything, but I was like, wow, that's a unique balloon. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
And people let go of fucking balloons. Relax.
No, that looks
Nothing happened.
That looks like UFOs. Oh. I believed you until I saw the pictures. That's UFOs, my friend. They're finally here.
There was one picture of it.
Yeah, they're here.
Over Midtown. It didn't look like balloons. It looked like a craft.
No?
But again, it might have just been that one angle, that one photo.
I think it's one angle.
And then there was the spacemen. Should they have been on the balloons?
Have you ever seen the documentary Independence Day? Well, you laugh. That is actual fact. It happened. I was a former governor. I know.
What about the Navy SEAL thing?
Shut up, Jimmy. Thank you for your service.
What about the Navy SEAL thing?
I was a Navy SEAL.
Yeah, but this is in the air.
I was privy to that.
In the air.
I tried to swim up to them. It's very hard. Even though air is a fluid, it's hard to swim in it. He's an ass.
Wouldn't the Air Force check it out? And maybe they did.
Yeah, unless they're in on it.
They probably,
hello?
Jesse, they checked it out.
The Air Force checked it out. You're going to buy the government line on this one?
I sure am.
What's wrong with you?
I sure am.
Balloons? What's more plausible? That someone let go some Mylar balloons that flittered in the sun? Or we're being invaded by UFOs? What's more feasible to you? I know it is to me. I was on the inside. I was a fighter, a former governor, a Navy SEAL, and a balloon expert for about 3 months.
What do you mean a balloon expert?
I filled him with helium.
Yeah?
Yeah, wrestling was a little slow. Vince McMahon set me off for a while.
But I believe my newspapers. It says Manhattan spark UFO frenzy.
Exactly. You believe the newspapers? Well, come on now. Did you serve in the service?
No.
Then you don't know about the newspapers.
Yeah, I just confused you.
End of story. Just completely blew apart your argument, didn't I?
No, I blew apart yours. I agreed with you.
Well, you could say that, but I'm bigger and can beat you up, so I win.
You are a bully.
Thanks, tough guy.
You're a cyber bully.
Why don't you shut up, Jimmy? I don't want to get into it again with you. Make me look stupid again.
I agreed with you. I said Manhattan spark UFO frenzy. I'm saying they are UFOs.
Well, they're balloons, dummy.
Oh. What?
You say they're UFOs, I say they're balloons.
So your whole thing is
you don't say they're balloons, I say they're UFOs.
Oh, so your thing is you don't want to agree with anyone ever.
It's the only way my show continues. If I disagree with the logical or everyone else.
So as soon as you agree with somebody, then your show's over.
Off the air.
Got it.
Exactly. So, they are our flying cars.
So are they UFOs or not?
Exactly.
Are they?
Yes.
I say yes then.
No, balloons.
Then I say no.
UFOs. Who's on first?
Exactly.
Who was on second, though? It was a conspiracy by the little fat man with the dead kid in the pool.
Who's working with you these days? The Blue Meanie? Who do you got? Gold Dust?
Ivan
Putski? Who's out of work that you're
I actually
hiring?
like the Ultimate Warrior.
The Ultimate Warrior's on your team?
He's the only one that makes any sense.
Warrior says.
Warrior. And he's a UFO expert. Or a balloon expert, depending on how you're looking at this.
Maybe the Warrior let these balloons loose over Manhattan.
Former governor. And they won't let me in. I don't understand. I tried to get into the core of a nuclear power plant. They wouldn't let me. I'm a former governor.
Why won't they let you into these places?
Something about immense doses of radiation. I said, I can't lose any more hair.
They were just trying to protect you, sir.
No, if that's what you want to believe.
That's what they were doing.
To protect me from what?
Radiation.
No,
Yes.
there's no radiation. They're having secret meetings in there. Politicians. I was on the inside. I was a governor, a fighter. I was. What else was I?
A Navy SEAL.
A Navy SEAL, a balloon blower upper, and a nuclear engineer. But I always wanted to be a beat cop.
Really? Why?
Yes. Well, I was lost one day, and they gave me an ice cream cone and a hat turned sideways.
And you never forgot that?
It was a long time ago. I looked adorable. It was like our gang.
Sitting on a stoop somewhere all scared.
Who you calling a stoop? He's so fucked up.
Stupid Jesse.
I can't get enough of him. I haven't put the DVD away of his first show of this coming up season.
Yeah.
So it's sitting on my one of the tables in my living room.
Yeah.
And every time I pass by him, I just look right at the picture. And no one's in my house.
Yeah.
I'm a lunatic. I look right at it and go, mind control. Fucking crazy.
He's got you in your own house.
He's got me.
He's controlling your mind. Who nailed it yesterday? He's on Larry King. He pretty much solved the JFK thing, but he decided not to tell the world
gonna wait.
on CNN. He's going to wait for his dumb show.
I mentioned that cleverly.
Jimmy, you mentioned it.
Yes.
A lot less people will watch it on True TV.
He's going to wait. I mean, I'm going to wait.
What a dummy, right?
I was on the Warren Commission. And a Navy SEAL and a balloon blower upper, and I wore feather boas, which makes me an expert in the chicken industry or something. With my riff-raff hairdo. Riff-raff. I watched that clip recently. Holy fuck.
Unbelievable.
It was
The way
hot under the
he's
collar.
looking and his head shaking.
Was he in here yesterday?
Yeah, he was in the building.
I did the Howard Stern show.
What, is Howard kissing his ass?
No.
How does Howard handle him?
Howard likes him.
I think he
Well,
just handles him like
We like him, but
handle him
we
like a goof.
He doesn't really go back and forth with him too much.
We
He
like
gets a little goofy with him more than serious.
yeah, because you can't be serious with the guy. You can't be taking his angle on this crap.
He kind of just lets Jesse talk.
He goes way too far with his
Yeah.
theories and conspiracies.
I don't have time to bleed.
Yeah, but as soon as I saw the UFOs over Manhattan, I'm like, oh boy, here comes Jesse. Here comes Jesse Ventura.
There were balloons. What are you talking about?
I mean, yeah, that's what I say. They were balloons.
We ought to look into these UFOs.
So you think they're UFOs? Then I think they're UFOs.
Balloons.
UFOs. We could get to 10 o'clock doing this.
That's the goal.
It's a conspiracy from the show.